Ah, yes, the best time of the year. March Madness is here, and if you need help filling out those brackets, well, that's why Shae Cornette is also here, because he's going to help you out along the way. We'll go region by region, maybe give you your Final Four, a little cheat sheet, if you will. Jay, let's start in the West. There's a lot to unpack here in the West, but something tells me we should maybe focus in on these first four matchups.
Yeah, well, of course, you look at the overall one seed Gonzaga, and I'll get to them here in a second. Boise State and Memphis is an interesting one because of what Penny Hardaway's done with that group.
Yeah.
Ever since he lambasted the media for being too difficult on him, team went on a run because they got more healthy. They could be a dangerous 9 seed. I love UConn at the 5. They're not too far from home. Traveling to Buffalo, New York, should have a good contingency out there. Can't imagine New Mexico State really travels much. I like them as a 5, but I go back to the overall 1 seed in Gonzaga. And Chet Holmgren at 7'1", we've never seen anything like him in the sport. He's unstoppable. He's a difference maker on both sides of the court, defensively, offensively. And oh, by the way, Andrew Nembhard and Drew Timme as well. This team's as good defensively as they were when I got to the national championship in 2017. A whole lot to like about them. I have them making it to the Final Four.
Okay, so Gonzaga goes to the Final Four out of the West. We're going to skip over the Michigan State-Duke situation there beneath them. And let's move now to the East here, because there's a lot to unpack here in the East. However, if we focus in on where Kentucky is, you like Kentucky. I see Purdue. I know you covered Yale over the weekend, even though he's wearing a Harvard sweatshirt. What do you like
Well,
here?
the Ivy League tournament was played in Harvard, so I got some swag, and this one actually fit. Not much does for me. Azar Swain for Yale is a guy that can captivate the nation in this tournament. They've got a heck of a draw against Purdue with all that size.
Yeah.
Jaden Ivey might be the best player in the country, you could argue. And he's good defensively. He'll probably match up on Azar Swain. That could negate him. But I go to Kentucky as the 2 seed right there. Kentucky, Oscar Tshiebwe. Imagine Dennis Rodman on the backboard, but he also has an offensive game where he can score with his back to the basket and extend you out to about 15 feet. He goes after everything. Sometimes the best offense for Kentucky is second chance with Oscar Tshiebwe. And oh, by the way, a guy like Kellen Grady extending you out from the 3-point line, Severe Wheeler, the point guard, and Ty Washington playing off it. Whole lot of talent. This group's come into their own. They had a little bit of a snafu in the SEC tournament, but I think they're reinvigorated and they are dangerous. I've got them coming into the Final Four out of this region in the East.
Okay, I'm going to stay here, though, because I know we always look for those upsets in the tournament, right? And I know you pointed to Yale, but maybe there's another team in here that could go on a little bit of a run.
It's the 11 seed, Virginia Tech.
Yeah.
And I think that's pretty low for an 11 seed. They just proved themselves in Brooklyn, winning that ACC championship. We've been waiting on this group out of the ACC all season long. Coach Young does such a good job. They spread you out. Everybody has ball skills. 5 guys on the floor, offensive threats. Their front line is really where they hurt you in Justin Mutz and Keve Aluma. The fact that they ran the table in Brooklyn, played their way into this tournament, earning the automatic by winning the ACC tournament, says to me they're playing their best basketball. They can get to the second weekend. I have Virginia Tech as an 11 seed getting to that second weekend.
Wow. Okay, so let's move over here now. We're going to go to the South region. The number 1 seed in the South is Arizona, so let's stay there and talk a little bit about the matchups you see in front of you. Obviously, they have to play the winner of a play-in game. That's why that's empty right there, but what do you like?
You love tall guys, right? You're married to one.
I'm here, yes. Yeah,
it's the tallest basketball team in the country, Arizona. Oh. And this is a group that can hurt you with size, make it impossible to score on the interior. They play a fast brand of basketball. It's fun to watch. Kreese is out for the season, yes, but Ben Mathurin is a revelation for this group. I talk about playing fast because in the tournament, sometimes you're not going to have the ability to shoot well in these arenas, new basketballs. Can you pursue early offense? Can you be deadly in transition? Nobody's better at it than Arizona. They are still loaded even without Kreese. I've got Arizona to the Final Four out of the South.
Okay, finally the Midwest. This one's interesting. You've got Kansas. Providence could make some noise. LSU's got some drama going on. Wisconsin, and then there's Auburn. What do you think about this Midwest region?
I think you're starting to see a theme with me here a little bit is I like teams that can pursue 2-point shots. And Auburn's very good at doing that because they've got the best front line in this tournament. When you got a guy like Walker Kessler, who changes the game as a rim protector, the 7-footer transfer from North Carolina, he makes this defense an opportunistic one. The guards can get in passing lanes and take risks because you've got supplanted down low the 7-footer and Walker Kessler, who blocks everything. And next to him, the power forward, Jabari Smith, maybe the most talented player in this tournament aside from Chet Holmgren. So the fact that this front line can determine a game in its own right, and they've got wildly athletic guards that can spread you out, attack downhill, but also shoot the 3. I love this Auburn team. Give me the Auburn group coming out of the Midwest.
Interesting. So not the 1 seed in Kansas. Instead, we're going to go 2 seed in Auburn. But other than that, kind of chalk here in terms of your Final Four.
There's a lot of unknown. Look, you know how my bracket goes. I feel confident today. I feel a little bit less confident the next day. Then it's blown up. So all I can do is give you my best guess. It's a guess because it's madness and nobody can really predict.
That's right. It is madness, and it is here. There are Jordan's Final Four: Gonzaga, Kentucky, Arizona, and Auburn, Virginia Tech to make a little noise as that upseat. Good stuff.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.